So we're going to talk about the mount position. Now, I chose Joel because he's a little bigger than me, and I want you to understand it's the principle and the technique that I'm going to be using to hold him down, not all my big sweaty muscles, okay? In the mount position, you have a couple of things you need to think about. Your base being like primary. My knees are wide. Yes, he can get his elbows inside. I'm not super concerned about that right now. I need wide knees so that when he rolls left and right, I have something there, right? If my knees are sucked into him completely, you will find when he rolls, you tend to roll over with him. You fall off your base. Okay, so wide knees. Wide knees are going to help you be stable. Now let's talk about where my feet go. There are a few options. I can cross my feet under his butt and make them kind of tight like that. But what I want to work on with you guys today is called a high mount. So in a high mount, Joel is defending himself, so his arms are up, right? He's trying not to get choked. He's protecting his lapels, right? My feet are going to come up to about where his belt is, kind of close to where his hips are. You guys see that spot? And I'm kind of standing on him. Oh, you're so strong, Joel. See how I'm standing on him? All right. I'm standing on him outwards like that, and my knees are wide. And when I lay down, I want my chest, look one way. I want my chest to be on his head. All right? My arm is going to cup under the back of his head and just hold, kind of by his hairline or by his jaw, depending on where. My chest is heavy on his head. I don't know if you guys know this, but if I hold his chin this way, he can only roll one way. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes, sir.
Which way can he roll? That way, right? What happens if he rolls that way? Yeah, his head falls off. He's going to need this thing for the rest of this fight, right? So when I'm here and I hold his head this way, which way do I have to worry about him rolling? Only this way. So this is where my post is going to go. And if he grabs at that arm, I'm just going to be like, no, nope, 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 nope. I'm going to hold it here. He'll tell you my chest is heavy on his head.
That's heavy.
My knees are wide. And as he starts moving around to shrimp and do all his traditional escapes, bridge again, bridge really high. See how his bridge doesn't affect me very much? Just riding the guy. Okay? Knees are wide, chest is heavy. All right? Let's say he fights really hard, he bridges and he rolls his head in and gets his head free a little. Ah! I'm gonna be like, okay, other side. Right? And I'm just focusing on controlling his upper body. When he gets his elbows in between my legs, I do not care. I'm gonna keep this position. He starts pushing on my knee. Push, push, push on that knee.
Just shrimp.
Yeah, like shrimp. I can just force him to turn his head. Right? If he is going to shrimp, let's say he's looking this way. If he's going to shrimp, what side can he go to? Only this side. Right? Now he can shrimp, okay? In the middle of that shrimp, if I turn his head like this, sorry, what happened to his position? Did he stay on that side? He rolled back flat, right?
Yes, sir.
So I'm turning the position of his head with my arms, changing my base, using my chest as constant pressure. So I'm here and I'm holding this guy down. He's moving around. He tries to shrimp. So shrimping, get on this side.
My pants about to fall down. Might need those.
I told you, man, you gotta stand on the guy. A lot easier to fight him when he's not in his pants. All right, here we go. So I'm here, I'm holding him down. He gets on this side to shrimp, right? I'm like, oh man, I don't like that. No. And I turn his head. And it's easy because this sucks for him. He doesn't like all this sweaty chest in his face. Okay, maybe he does, I don't know, but it's uncomfortable for sure. And when he fights and he pushes me on my chest, and he's trying to get up, he feels kind of powerless. I give him just a little breath and he's gonna go, oh, I can turn my head. I'll go, yep. And I'll go to the other side, okay? Now, obviously, if his elbows are up and he's fighting and grabbing on me and stuff like that, I have the opportunity to switch to chokes. I have the opportunity to switch arms and switch to arm locks and do all sorts of cool stuff, right? But holding the position is the most important. I will venture to say that most people will tap out from being stuck in this position due to exhaustion before you have to armbar them or choke them. All right? And I'm willing to do that with anybody today if you want to check it out. All right? But let's grab a partner that's tough. Feel this position. 1, 2, 3.